Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Yes, this video is going to have the voiceover in English. At least I am going to try it, so let's see how it works. Today I am going to create the first page for my winter journal, and I am going to use a scrapbook paper and this piece of paper, which is in a terrible state, but I think it works perfectly with the dark page. Here I'm looking inside the cover for a page which has the right size, and I'm cutting my paper on that size, so I am sure that the resulting paper is going to fit perfectly inside the cover. Once I have the two pages ready, it's the time to glue them together. By doing this, I will get my final canvas ready to glue all the papers, pictures, and different ephemera that is going to help me to tell the story. On the right page, I decided to add this beautiful flower bouquet on warm colors, and on the left page, I am going to add this picture. And it is going to be my main picture, but as you can see, the picture is a little bit too dark and it gets lost on the background, so I decided to add a light cardstock on below the picture, so it creates like a frame, and I also distressed the edges so it gives a little bit more texture to the page. Now I am going to stitch all around except on the top side because I want to create a pocket. And right now I have no idea about what to add inside that pocket, but I remember this beautiful kit that my friend Bev sent me, and I decided to look inside and see if I could find something. I found this little label, but as you can see, I keep searching, and then I found the perfect piece for this page. It is another label, but this one is bigger and it has text on it, and this little thread, I think it is perfect for this spread. So I keep searching because I got lost inside all these goodies. I love these doilies and definitely I want to add something else, but this is not the time, so I will probably get back later. Yes, I promise I will get back later. Now it is the time to glue these flowers down, but I decided to stitch it all around, and I even added some lines with the stitches. I am going to write on it later. But definitely these lines are not enough for all my journaling, so I'm going to add a piece of ledger paper on the center, and I am including on the edge of the paper a piece of paper, scrapbook paper. I'm adding some stitches, and with these little touches my ledger paper is ready for my journaling. I had to go to the kitchen to make me a cup of tea because it's really cold here. So you can see there my smoky cup of tea. As you watched, I added another picture from that day, and I decided that I needed to add something on the top of the ledger paper just to break that line, and I decided to glue one of these tickets, which I love, and I think it turned out really well. And yeah, now it's the time to add that little doily. Now I can see exactly what I want to use, and I am going to use this white doily. I cut a piece and I am going to stitch it, so you are going to see that it turns out so beautifully. And I noticed that on the right side of the doily there's like a blank space, so I decided to add a dry flower. Now my idea was to add the title, but this alphabet, it doesn't allow me to write the word year in Spanish, because the word year in Spanish has like a little accent, a curved accent on top of the N, and I can write it. So I decided to use just the number 1 and write the word year on by hand. So I am taking the opportunity that I am recording this video in English to send a message to the manufacturers and tell you how important it is for the Spanish speakers that little accent, because we can't write words like year or birthday without that accent. So it is really important for us. So please just add a couple. Thank you. I know nobody's going to listen to this, but I'm just telling. I'm going to add on the top of this page the paper that comes with the tea that I'm drinking, and I thought it is like a nice wink. And I also think that this black point helps me to get the attention, the eye attention, to the right side of the page. And I found out that on this picture from Kelly, because after all the running, she needs to take a long nap. I decided to add here another dry flower. And now it's time for a little bit of journaling on top of these stitch lines that I did, but just a little bit because it's a small space what I have here. So with this easy and fast page, I'm going to start my winter journal, documenting, of course, the first year that Kali has been with us. I hope you got some inspiration watching me doing all this, and I will appreciate your comments about what do you think about my English videos. Do you understand me correctly, or it is so hard? Please let me know. So as always, I send you a huge hug to everybody and see you very soon. Bye bye.